Hey everyone, we are in Ballarat. I just had a conversation with a friend of mine who lives here named Darkmek, and he was letting me know about a few different areas here. And one of them is the building that's behind us. So this is the old Centrelink building, from what I'm told, and a lot of homeless people have started living in it, which was surprising to me because it's actually across the road from the police station. So I guess I wanted to make this section of it of how do you feel about stuff like this happening, right? So there are so many empty buildings in Australia, so many empty buildings in, all states. And obviously it prompts a lot of anger for a lot of people if they're taken over, if people live in them. And I get it to an extent. But what do you feel about like an area like this where it's very central and this is a building that's clearly not being used? It's not, they've only moved locations. There's a big sign that says that we've moved. It's not a thing of where people are staying in a rundown building. It's central, it's near things, and it's not being used right now. That's the big area, or the big key point of this is it's not being used. So I'm interested, how does that make you all feel? Do you think it should be okayed? Do you think that it should be okayed with staff, so it's a bit safer for everyone, and making sure that people are treating it well and not mistreating the building itself? And even just until it gets reused. What do you think? What do you think, Carl?
It's just, I guess the only thing I'd think about legitimately is safety of the structural, situation of the building.
Yep.
But besides that, it's like warm and four walls and safety and empty. I don't know, and I start to think about the thing you was talking about the supervision and what could happen in there with hierarchy and whatnot. But it's so, like something like this, right near the police station feels so ideal, right?
Yep.
For like, if there is issues with health or, some danger involved.
Yep.
How easy it is to just run across from there and then move them along with some notice when you're like, you know what, the licensing is cleared up for this building. You can't stay here anymore.
I mean, look, my idea, and it's funny that that's right there. I mean, that's the idea that I want to do.
What's that?
Shipping containers.
Oh, right.
Right? I think you set up an area, shipping containers are less than 10 grand each. Think about how many of those you can set up. You fit them out, you can put small kitchens in them, you can put little things in there. I mean, that one's been turned into an Arctic store, so it's a bloody freezer. But you get a couple of acres, have it run by the government, they spend a couple of million, quite a few million, but that'll house, hundreds of people. You know what I mean? Obviously not within the same container, but I mean, you buy a couple of acres and spend half the money that we spend on other things within Australia. You could house so many people, and that's a big storage container.
Oh, that's a small apartment you could turn that into.
Yeah, it's bigger than my bloody apartment. So that's my thing is like, and that's sort of, again, one of the goals for Project Panda is to much smaller, but to build tiny homes on land is one of the ideas that we want to try and do in the next couple of years. But it's great that was around the corner because it just shows like, that thing's massive. You get ones that are a quarter the size of that. You can have a bed, a little kitchenette, a table, and a chair. That's all you need. For a lot of these people, as long as there's safety and a door, they'll be stoked.
Yeah, true.
All right, well, let's go for a walk around Ballarat and see who we can help out.
Right.
So,